Alright, what is up, y'all? Got the Frankenstein mini fraction salvage job here. I'll show the internals after I'm done running it, or when I pull the GPS out of there, but pretty much running the 3300 kV 540 brushless motor, the Spectrum one that I had, in the Granite, and the 85 amp ESC. So I got the nice little Spectrum chime when I start up, and the wheels from the HBX 3100A, radio from the 3100A, and what else? Servos out of the TTO2. That's the 20 kg Amazon thing. And this truck, it handles okay. It's a drift truck, so it's meant to be like unstable, you know, throwing the turns and all that. But I have my diffs. The rear diffs on this are a little bit stiffer than I'd like, so I need to break it down again and probably swap the diffs over to get it to handle better. But I tried the gyro from the MJX and it works. I can turn it down to about 10% or so. I can get it real low, but it's weird. Like, there's some interference with the gyro, something wrong with the gyro, or it doesn't match up with this radio and ESC good, because turning the wheel, like, the gyro itself functions fine, but doing this, like regular turning the wheel, it's like the car really struggles to turn the wheels. So running it with no gyro and stock gearing, I think it's like a 24 tooth pinion or something. I kind of looked online, and you can find these trucks for 123 bucks from the Bonzai website. They had them on Amazon for a little while, but I don't see them anymore. That's full trigger. But I did some driveway testing. And it's a fun little truck. Just wanted something to put together to have a nice little parking lot basher, you know. Launch is good. Dead stop. that little 540 with no slipper clutch, it's pretty peppy. Oh, and I'm running a Tamiya CVA Super Mini shocks. You can adjust those quite a bit, so got them tuned how I like. Truck handles pretty good. I'm happy with it. Whoa. Try not to eat any curbs. Oh. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's about 40 mile an hour. Alright, so let's see. And yeah, I was trying to say earlier, I finally found a home for these 1500 mAh CNHL Black Series, the Black Packs. Those are actually drone batteries. Yeah, those guys. But they fit perfect in this little car. It's like the HBX dilemma, 2 small battery trays. Let's see. Yep, 40 mile an hour on the nose. Man, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but that was a pretty good guess. Alright, so 40, that's respectable for a parking lot basher. 12 scale, poorly designed infraction deal, but yeah, you can kind of see what I got going on in there. Motor. It's kind of a pain to work on, but this truck, I just actually threw out the stock wheels because they're smoked, and I was going to try to cut the rubber off of them and get the foam off of them, but it's impossible to get them off. So I'm just going to stick with these HBX wheels. They don't handle the best. Rangola, you probably know, you tried these on one of your trucks and you didn't like how they handles, but I get what you're saying. But they're good enough for me. They're good enough for just street bashing, a little bit of off-road capability, you know. The suspension it still bottoms out on the shocks. I want to say it doesn't bottom out on the chassis like it's supposed to, but you know, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to beat on this thing too much. It's just a little basher, like I said. Yeah, still got to paint up the replacement shell for this truck. Still got it sitting in my closet. But I'm just glad I had the bug to tinker with something, and I'm glad I did get this thing running again, because it's a fun truck. It's just can't find shocks for it, can't find wheels for it. Battery tray is too small. The design of it is just, you could tell they were thinking, but they weren't thinking. You get what I mean? Yeah, these batteries, 1500 mile pack. In this kind of setup, you're only going to get about 5 minutes run time, so. Oop. I'm gonna practice my donuts. If you just jam it, it just tornadoes. See, that's no good. You gotta be like finesse on it. Yeah, that's better. No counter steer, just bump it. I like how these tires sound. Whoop. Out of bounds. Just set up some road cones, maybe next time. Woo! Oh! I'm paying attention. One curb smack. Woo! That was close. Oh, that was close. Being foolish now. Probably out of frame. Had to lift the leg. Whoa! Whoa! Coming right for me. Got me kung fu fighting, Rangoli. Practice the sweeps. You got me ducking the sweeps. Surprised this thing's still going, to be honest. Oh, lights I pulled off the TTO2. I don't know if that thing's gonna see the road again. Doubtful. But things could change, you never know. I just don't see myself speed running it. Chewed up, guys. Get chewed up. All right, well, no LVC, but I think we're gonna cut it here. I'm getting chewed up. Oh. Alright, back home for a post-run inspection. The battery was at 11 volts exactly, so, you know, below storage, but we didn't hit LVC. That was actually, I said, surprising it lasted that long. That was a good 10, 11 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. But yeah, you can kind of see my setup here under the light. The 1500s are a little tight in there, but they fit okay. Yeah, they're okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, these jumpers. I don't normally recommend using these jumpers, but this setup, it's an 85 amp ESC XT60s going for my IC5. So, you know, I'd say it's pretty safe. The only weak point would be here, but, you know, like I said, these are drone batteries. They come with XT60s, so, you know, they're kind of meant for that kind of range, 60 ampish, constant. But you can see the Tamiya shocks fit good. Oh, I actually got one of these cool little stands. Got a cheap one on Amazon. I mean, it's kind of wobbly, but it's all right. You can see my light job there, and let's see. I'll give you the jingle. Yep, gotta love it. So I tried using the stock springs at first, which are these guys, and they're too stiff. This thing was sitting up way too high. It was pogo sticking, even with oil in the shocks. But you can kind of see tire wear. This is after maybe two, 3 runs on these wheels, because I did the brush run. I killed the ESC on 3S with the brush motor, and then so I'd say like 2.5 runs. So, yeah, pretty decent tire wear. These tires are, they're stiff, but they have a pretty, I'd say, medium wear pattern. And I think I'm gonna get some more for the future. And I'll cut right back and hook the gyro up and show what I was talking about earlier.
One eternity later.
Okay, we're back. Gyro installed. I don't have it mounted, just for demonstration. But yeah, I made a nice little tray, you know, mounted right underneath the shock tower, or the body post towers, and I had them braced and pinned so this thing was solid. It wasn't going anywhere. But you can see, yeah, see full left turn, right. Let's see, I'll kind of get the radio. This is the HBX radio out of the short course truck. Okay, there we go. See, it's like super slow. Driving this thing, it's actually, it was doing the same thing in the MJX. Now that I'm remembering, and that's at 25%. I mean, any higher it doesn't. That gyro setting only affects how it responds when the car is trying to correct itself. It doesn't affect that. But yeah, you see how slow that is? And it's not like that. Obviously, you can see when I was driving it around, it's pretty snappy. This servo is actually kind of slow, but it's good enough for this purpose. But it should not be like that. So I don't know. Maybe this gyro took too many tumbles, but like I said, it's maybe not compatible with this radio and receiver or something. But that's alright. It's a good little truck. I like it. So, yeah. Should you buy one? No. Can you buy one? Probably not. But like I said, it's poorly designed. These arms. These are the only wheels I can get to fit this thing, because you can see how wide it is in there. That arm sticks out so far. But yeah, 'tis what it is. Live and learn. But I love this little thing. So anyway, enough blabbing. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.